Okay, so to go over the GSU here real quick, I leave a cable plugged in all the time, a servo extension, and I have my two 2S and 3S batteries. So the engine's online, it's in stop mode right now. You have a OK button to take you into the menu. This is like your home screen. Cancel takes you into a smaller display menu, and plus or minus are not used in the screen. You go into OK, and this takes you into your menus. Menus are all pretty self-explanatory. You can go down to Study RC, and this is where you teach your transmitter to the engine. So each transmitter might be different, and if there's problems, a lot of times this is where you want to relearn, as a lot of people call it. So from there you can hit OK, and minimum would be throttle, stick full down or idle, and trim full down cutoff. Idle is throttle stick full down or throttle idle with the trim full up, and then max is trim full up and throttle stick full up, and you would hit OK to record those values, and once they're recorded you hit cancel to go out the menu, and they should stay. From there, if you need to make some other adjustments and parameters, there's startup, running, different things like that. Your engine should be good from the beginning. The only other menu you probably use right off the bat is test, and test is important to prime the engine. So your first start ever, because your fuel lines have never been full of any fuel, it's quite a long run from your fuel pump to get fuel back to the engine. So what you want to do is bring the fuel just right up to the very tip of where the engine fuel inlet is, the fuel line that goes in the engine, about that far, about an inch or so. So to do that, you can push test pump. This will bump pressure the pump and modulate it, and then you can do that with the valve open. If you hit test pump with the valve closed, it won't run. It's too much of a vacuum. So you open the valve and then hit test pump as necessary, close the valve, and you have the engine primed.